He explained in vivid language how the craft hovered over his head, sent down a beam of pure energy, and sucked him up into it. He was carried aloft, but he said his mind was erased. He was not shocked by this, but understood it as something that had simply happened to him. Buck, on the other hand, said he saw this, but wasn't sure. His memory was erased as well, but he knew that the beam of energy that powered the alien spacecraft was that which sucked him up. Its size, he said, was large, but it was so close that if he had a rifle, he said he could have shot it. His mind was erased, but he could remember nothing. But they were able to produce a pair of crudely hand-drawn pictures depicting what had happened to them. They were not able to photograph it. In fact, these pictures were actually described by their friend Bucket.
Well, I must say it's quite an event. I've never seen so many people in all my life.
Why is there no sound with this footage?
The sound suddenly disappeared when these two merry Earth wanderers appeared on the program. Perhaps excess radiation absorbed from their encounter with an alien spacecraft caused this to happen. That's why there is no silence and only my narration. Now the one shall produce the crudely drawn drawing of the visitation by the unidentified flying object. The story unfolds as the picture unfolds, and he explains this was according to Bucket. There he stands, his hand pointed towards the object, hovering above. The beam of pure energy has sucked up his accomplice into the craft, where his memory of what went on inside was erased. They remember it exactly like this, except that their memories were erased. Such things are not uncommon, they said, in this area of Midtown Atlanta. It has happened to other friends of them. It may even happen to anyone out there who is watching this in the future. They fear for their lives, but they say they must go on life as normal because they have a mouth to feed and places to go.
Dr. Nibley, what is the significance of the horizontal and vertical lines in a grid pattern over the surface of the footage?
This is also unnoticed. We noticed this upon examination of the film footage. Here you see him showing the photograph of the descent from the craft. This was done by a third party.
I should have known better than to listen to that stupid woman.
The horizontal lines are due to a maladjustment in your TV set. The vertical lines are of an unknown origin.
Anyhow, I was coming to that.
Stop on with it, or are you going to talk all night?
By the encounter with the unidentified flying object.
They were no longer speaking words, even though their mouths did move. They were not aware of this. They were thinking that they were speaking to people. Otherwise, they were not even aware that no sound was coming from their mouths.
Why are we unable to hear the voices of the others in the room?
Some aura about them has cast something over the voices of the others that confuses us to such an extent that we cannot hear the voices of the others in the room.
Is this footage harmful to watch?
If watched for days upon end, this footage could prove to be harmful to the average viewer.
This concludes our test for realism.
Yes, well,